Good morning and welcome to WBKS News. Today is Friday, September 27th, and it is an A-Day. I'm Sterling Beatty.
And I'm Briajane Hopkins. Attention iPhone users who have the Infinite Campus mobile app. If you upgraded to iOS 7, you might experience some difficulty accessing your data on the student portal. Infinite Campus software engineers are working on resolving this. Android users do not have this issue. Attention all freshmen. If you are interested in decorating the freshman hallway and the freshman float for Spirit Week, please stop down to see Ms. Brunetto in room B116 today for a brief meeting during Sept. We will be right back after this commercial break.
Today we have a special guest in our studio. One of our very own teachers is here to tell us about a recent accomplishment that we should all be proud of. For more on that, we turn it to Mrs. Slifer.
Good morning, Bishop Carney. I'm here with your teacher, Mrs. Hoffman, but we know her as a published artist. So she's going to answer a few questions and tell you how you can get her book. First, a little bit about your background. When did you know you were a poet?
I think I knew I was a reader before I knew that I was a writer. Mm-hmm. It wasn't really till I got to college that I really started seriously studying poetry. And then I also studied it in grad school, and now I'm actually in an MFA program specifically for it. But I would have to say I've probably been writing my whole life.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow. And so always working at it?
Like always working at it, yeah, and I'll always be working at it.
Yeah. What are some of your major inspirations? Like especially the title. I thought the title was really, really interesting. So can you tell us like where that comes from and what inspires you to keep writing?
Yeah, the title actually comes from one of the poems in the book, and it's really the connection between the spiritual and the earthly. I know that sounds really esoteric, but I think that that's kind of what I think good poems do, is they try to, it's hard to explain, but I try to really focus on individual moments in my life and realize that they're special.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, so how would you describe, I think you sort of did, but your artistic process, like the actual process of just sitting down and writing?
It's hard. I still don't think I'm completely disciplined, but I'm the type of person that if I go a while without writing, I actually feel like I almost have a compulsion that I have to write. Oh, wow. But now that I'm in my MFA program, I'm getting a lot more discipline. I have my own writing space. I tell myself I have to write a little bit at least each day. Even if I get nothing on the page, at least I'm sitting in my desk.
But you just make yourself.
I make myself, yeah.
That's nice, that's nice. So what was the process of publishing like? Because to me, I just think that is so brave to put your stuff out there. You know what I mean? So what was that like to do that?
Well, as a writer, I get rejected constantly. I'm constantly submitting and I'm constantly getting rejected.
Right, which is like terrifying.
It's terrifying, yeah. So when this actually got accepted, I was just on cloud nine, and I think I kind of still am.
and you should be, forever. You should be, absolutely, absolutely. So can you give us a little clue or hint about anything you're working on, and do you intend to publish again?
I'm actually working on a manuscript called Railroad Phoenix right now that hopefully will be my thesis. Who knows if it'll ever get published, but we'll see.
Great, great, great. Okay, so we have to wrap up, but before we go, can you just tell us how we can get our own copy?
Yep, you can go right on Amazon.com, type in my name or the title of the book. It should pop right up. I also have copies today. They're only $10, which is less than they are on Amazon, and I'd be happy to sign them for anybody.
And yes, it is. I can attest to that. So back to you, Sterling, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Slifer. Everyone should stop by today during lunch periods to congratulate Mrs. Hoffman and to buy your autographed copy of the great poetry book. You can also buy Like Stardust and the Peat Moss on Amazon.com. Help to support Mrs. Hoffman on this outstanding accomplishment.
Attention drivers, student parking applications for the 2013-2014 school year are now available in the main office. If you drive to school, you must purchase and display this sticker for parking privileges. The cost is $10 and applications are due by Tuesday, October 1st. Driving to school without displaying the sticker may result in your vehicle being towed at your expense. Time is running out to save yourself money on the Italy trip in April. Remember that if you sign up during the month of September, you save $200 off the total cost of this amazing trip. See Mr. Law for questions and the secret code to save $200.
There are numerous events coming up that you must pay attention to. To keep up with all the most current announcements, you should watch the BK News every day. But you can also check your class board daily for new information. Freshman students, your board is located across Mrs. O'Connell's room. Sophomore students, your class board is located across Mrs. Grenier's room. Juniors, your board is located across Mr. Boone's room, and the senior board is located right next to Mrs. Shepard's room. Pay close attention to the details listed on your board about homecoming activities, homecoming floats, and hallway decorations. Seniors, you are missing out on a great opportunity. Colleges are sending representatives to BK right now, and this is your chance to learn about these schools. Over the next few weeks, over 50 colleges will be right at BK to tell you everything you want to know about their school. There is a complete list of colleges with dates and times they are visiting on the news and events section of their website. Be sure to check out the list, then sign up for the ones you are interested in with Mrs. May in the main office. Don't miss a visit with the school of your dreams. Colleges visiting today are Cazenovia College at 10, Sage College at 11:30, and Siena College at 12:15.
And now we turn to the BK Junior High News Update. Attention junior high students, all hands on deck. We need your help after school on Monday, September 30th for hallway decorating. We also need volunteers to help decorate our float with our theme, the movie Up. More details to come. Our first junior high dance will be on Saturday, October 5th from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Students can sign up with Mr. Getz and prepay $4. Any junior high student wishing to run for Junior High Student Council, please see Mr. Getz. The next Builders Club meeting will take place in room A3 on Tuesday, October 1st, from 3 to 4. We will continue to work on preparations for the raffle for rumor and card sale. Join us.
The magazine drive will end next Tuesday, October 1st. If you are finished selling and want to turn in your packet with the money, please bring it to Miss Hanson in B129. If you want to nominate someone for the homecoming court, please write down your nomination and bring it to Miss Hanson in B129. Please write the name of the individual and grade therein. Nominations will be compiled and voting will occur via Infinite Campus next week. So, aren't you proud of Mrs. Hoffman? That's
Yes.
a great accomplishment.
It's amazing to see that an actual teacher from Bishop Kearney is like on Amazon and wrote our actual book.
Yeah, it's very inspiring. And now we turn it to club news.
Key Club registration forms are in the library and main office. New and existing members interested in joining the Bishop Kearney Key Club are asked to fill out a registration form as soon as possible and give it to Mrs. Slifer in the library, along with a $15 registration fee. If you can't make it to the library, please see Melissa Capp or Juliana Piantrantoni for more information or to request a registration form. And now we turn it to BK Sports.
BK Sports, athletes short, on the field and on the court. Now here's a report, BK Sports.
Attention teachers and students, starting Monday, September 30th, they will be doing an eligibility check for all extra school activities. Be sure that all of your grades are up to par so you can continue to participate in all activities. Those failing 2 or more courses will be ineligible to participate in after-school activities until you get your grades back up to Bishop Kearney standards. Don't let this happen to you. Today's practices are junior high football at 3, girls varsity soccer at 3, all boys soccer at 3:15, girls volleyball at 3:30. Today's games are varsity football at 7:30. And now do it for sports.
Thank you for turning into WBKS News. I'm Briajne Hopkins.
I'm Sterling Beatty.
Have a great day.